In the last video, we talked about creating equations in slope-intercept form, and in this video, we're going to be talking about creating linear equations in standard form. So remember that we differentiated slope-intercept form from standard form based on the numbers of rate of change or the number of slopes. So in standard form is ax plus by equals c, where c is going to be your constant, a is going to be your rate number 1, and b is going to be your rate number 2. So when you have two different rates, you are going to use standard form. So you still have an x and a y, but this time your x and the y are on the same side, and before them it becomes your two different rates. So example number 1 says each notebook in a store costs $7, and each large eraser costs $2. If you want to spend exactly $27, write an equation in standard form modeling the situation. Let n represent the number of notebooks you buy, and e represent the number of erasers you buy. So it says each notebook costs 7, each eraser costs 2. So that word each, you should be thinking, oh, that's a slope word. So each, every, and per are your three slope words. So that's going to be one rate, that's going to be the other, and we want to spend exactly $27. They want n for notebooks and e for erasers. Well, if notebooks cost $7, I could say 7n plus $2 for erasers. So $2 per eraser has to be exactly $27. So in this case, it's $7 per notebook plus $2 per eraser is equal to $27 because we want to spend exactly $27. And this would be my equation. So when you're given two different rates, in this case it was the cost of the notebook and the cost of the eraser, we use standard form, which has both variables on one side of your equation. All right, so example number 2 is exactly the same as example number 1, so we are not going to go through that. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just wanted to give you all a little break. You're welcome. All right, example number 3 says the Ramy family bought 4 sandwiches and 3 salads. They spent $24. Let x be the cost of a sandwich and y be the cost of a salad. So they bought 4 sandwiches and 3 salad. It says x is sandwiches and y is salads. So to write this, I would have $4 for sandwiches plus 3 salads equals they spent exactly $24. So the price of the sandwich is represented by x, the price of the salad is represented by y, and it has to be equal to $24. They told me that in the problem. All right, let's do one more example, and then we will go through the rest when you come to class. So example number 4 says a science test worth 100 points has 10 questions. The test consists of fill in the blank questions worth 6 points each and short answer questions worth 16 points each. Write 2 equations to represent the situation. All right, so this problem, there's a lot of information. So first they say that the science test is worth 100 points and has 10 questions. So there's fill in the blank questions that are worth 6 points and short answer questions worth 16 points. And they want 2 different equations. The first equation I could write is about the types of questions. Well, we know that there's 10 questions total, and there's 2 different types of questions. There's fill in the blank and short answer. So I'm going to say that here, x is going to equal fill in the blank, and y is going to be short answer. Well, I don't know. It does not tell me how many fill-in-the-blank questions there are and how many short answers there are, but I know that there's 10 questions total. So the number of fill-in-the-blank, so I'm going to say X, plus the number of short answer, Y, has to be 10. It cannot be more than 10. There's only 10 questions. Then I could write another equation about the points. Well, the fill-in-the-blank questions are each worth 6 points, so I could say 6 per fill-in-the-blank plus 16 per short answer has to equal up to 100 points. So in this one problem, there's 2 different equations you could write. You could write an equation about the types of questions. So the types of questions. Or you could write an equation about the point distribution. Both of those equations are true. Both of these equations are correct. And in a couple weeks, I'll teach you how to solve this system of equations. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will see you next class. Make sure your whole packet is filled up till here. We will go through the in-class review before we do an activity. See you later.